Hello, tubers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and thank you for joining Cooper's Thai Adventure live stream with myself, Cooper, and my lovely wife, Miss Darlene, in her nice pink Hello Tuber shirt. Got her to finally wear one. And I am lucky. Look, she's even feels sorry for me and gave me the Chief's chair tonight. This one right here. I never get this chair. Whenever we're doing a live stream together, she always gets this chair. Well, tonight she's giving it to me. So thank you, honey. It must be my birthday. And wait, that's not till September. So anyways, I want to start off with thanking everybody that came to the meet and greet last night. Excuse me, I still have a little bit of a lisp, folks. They only took out half the stitches on Thursday. So I still have the other half. I got to wait another 2 weeks for them to heal. So I'm going to do my best to talk my way through this. And anyways, we had a heck of a meet and greet. 42 people turned up to the meet and greet last night. Had an excellent time. Met so many new people. And it was just so great to meet all these faces. And the things that people were telling me, you know, that, hey, Cooper, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here in Thailand. You know, it's a big, huge ego booster to both me and Darlene. Because all we're trying to do is show you how much we love Thailand out here in Pattaya, and how much of a fantastic place it's evolving into a really beautiful retirement community. We built it up, got a lot of people here now. Now the number has jumped up. I've just done the math a little while ago, and we're now at over 260 subscribers living here in Thailand from our channel, and came from our channel alone. So that is a huge, big ego boost. And I met a lot of people said to me, Cooper, you know, I took the leap of faith. I've never been out of my home country, and I've decided that's it. I'm going to take the leap of faith. I've seen enough on your channel to see that I know I'm going to like it there. They came, been here a couple weeks, couple months, and then turn around and said, yep, it was everything that you said it was. Thank you so much. And we had a lot of that. We even had 2 families turn up with little kids, husband and wife. One of them was a Filipino wife, and they came with their 2 kids, and they both spoke fluent English. And the little girl, she was lovely. She spoke Tagalog as well as English. Filipino. So I said hello to her in Tagalog, and she replied back, you know, and said, yes, I'm doing good. Thank you. So it was really nice. And then we had a couple come over from Portugal. Very nice, with their 2 sons and their wife. And some of our regulars had turned up, which was great. So Linda was there, and Cece supporting the girls. And thank you, both of you, for coming. It was great having you there, as we did have some new subscribers join us. some new single females, recently departed spouses, and it was a good chance for everybody to get together and just meet up. And that's what we promote on the channel. It's just a channel of friendship. That's it. We're not celebrities. We're not superstars. We're just normal people like you and everybody else out there. And I thought to myself, nobody's doing it. I wanted to start a YouTube channel, and start a community. To be honest, I wasn't sure how it would go. I couldn't believe in 3 weeks we got monetized, and how the channel just boosted to where it is today. We're at 14,700 subscribers now. And I checked the Facebook group, and we've now got 1,300 subscribers on the Facebook group. So if you're new to the channel,
a new milestone, 1 million.
Oh, views. Yes, Darlene is absolutely correct. In case you didn't hear her, she speaks a little soft, bless her. We have reached a new milestone. We got a YouTube notification this week that said that we've now had 1 million views
in YouTube
in a year on YouTube on our channel. 1 million people have watched our channel at some point, watched one of the videos, skipped through one of the videos, watched one of the little shorts that we've made or whatever, or joined in a live stream. But we've had now a total of 1 million people watch our channel. Wow. Never thought in a million years.
150,000 watch hours in 1 million views.
And 150,000 watch hours. That's a lot of watch hours. That's several years worth of watch hours.
Because the requirements for being monetized is only 4,000 watch hours.
And we got 150,000 in a year. Wow. So thank you to each and every one of you. So I want to give everybody a shout out, all of our subscribers. Thank you so much. If you're new to the channel and you want to join in on our live chat, it's real easy, folks. All you do is hit the subscribe button, wait 60 seconds, and that's it. Your comments will appear up. We made it as short as possible. Try and keep the bots out, keep everybody friendly and enjoying, the show that we're putting on for you, the experience, our life out here in Thailand, the people we're meeting, the places we're going to see, the types of retirement that you can have here, and all of that we're bringing you on our channel. So thank you. Without you, we wouldn't be here where we are today. And I'd like to give a special shout out. I know he's not here online right now, but I will message him afterwards and tell him I gave him a shout out. Calvin from Sunshine Shoulders. If it wasn't for you, I would have never got my boots off the ground and onto YouTube. So thank you for that. Really appreciate it. And those that remember me from doing several interviews with Calvin on his live streams, thank you for coming over and supporting our channel too. It's really appreciated. And of course to Mr. Brooke Schneider. Yes, Money Matters professional and a very good friend of mine. And, he comes on every Wednesday with our live stream. And to be honest with you, my mouth is red raw from the stitches they've been pulling on there. And I'm going to keep today's live stream to an hour, folks. Sorry, but I need to give my mouth some rest. Everybody wanted to talk to me last night. I stayed for almost 2 hours, and I said to Darlene, I said, I got to go home. I got to rest my jaw. The stitches are really pulling and it's getting kind of painful. So apologies in advance, and let's get the show started and say some hellos to those that have joined today's live stream.
Oh, sorry.
Waiting for my wife, the moderator. And Jerry Hart says, good evening, Coop, Darlene, and Brooke. Wonderful meet and greet last night. Great turnout and fun evening. Yes, it was, Jerry. Had an absolute blast. And Jerry was there, wasn't he?
Yeah,
yes, Jerry. I thought I did see. Yeah, he was over there sitting with Mikey. So thank you, Jerry. Yeah, it was a blast.
Yeah,
thoroughly enjoyed it.
We're gonna be finished on Friday, I think.
Yes, they messaged that it'll be ready.
Sunday,
I think it's Friday this coming week. I did order it for you, Jerry, your shirt.
And we searched the crew neck. The round neck.
Crew neck is this one right here. Yeah, the round neck. Tony Montana says, hello, Cooper, Darlene, and Brooke, and Jackie, and a big hello to all the gang that came to the meetup last night, as it was great talking to a lot of you, and hi to Linda. Yeah, Linda was there too. And she met a couple more single ladies, and made some new friends. So it's always great when that happens. And thank you, Tony. You were like a kid in a candy store. We saw you running around talking to everybody, enjoying yourself. So I'm glad that you had a ball, brother.
He's even dancing.
Was he dancing? Okay. And he says, hi, Jerry. Nice to see you again from last night. Al Black Ops says, evening, Cooper and Darlene. Good evening, Al. Great to see you again last night. And we gave away 20 T-shirts last night.
Yes.
So the first 20 people came, got T-shirts, and we had people turned up and said, am I in time to get a shirt? And I was like, sorry, they're all gone. That's it. The T-shirts are now all run out. We gave away a total of $2,000 in prizes for our year birthday. That includes the drone, which I paid $1,200 for with all the accessories. I didn't skimp on any.
Batteries.
I got everything for it.
Everything.
Yeah, a separate controller with its own built-in screen, so you didn't need to use your cell phone as a screen for it.
The accessories is separated. So.
Yeah, they were separated. So that was $1,200. Then the 23 T-shirts that we bought, and then the $300 for the condo. So that we gave away on our live stream just 2 weeks ago to one lucky subscriber who was, what was his name? Ford Frog? Ford Dog. That's it. Ford was something. Ford. Yeah, that one. And Tony says, congratulations to Cameron for winning the DJI Mini. Yeah, he's only been in Thailand for 3 days, never been outside of the United States, came to our meet and greet, and never really commented on the channel, but wanted to meet up with me and several of the subscribers. And there you go. He won right out the blue. Look at that. Mike Baker, who was also there, says, good evening, troops. Good to meet up last night. It was, Mike. Fabulous time. Fabulous time.
The first pick is Edret, but unfortunately,
Edret won the drone. But I said to him, I said, we're about to do the drone raffle in about 5 minutes. And he says, no problem. If my name comes up, just give it to somebody else. He says, feeling a bit tired. I want to go home. I said, okay, no problem. And we did. His name was called up, but if he would have stayed for that 5 minutes longer, he would have won the $1,200 drone. Scott Geen, evening, Cooper, Darlene, and Brooke from Scott, New Zealand. Thank you, Scott, for coming on and to join us on today's live stream. And if you guys want to help and support our channel, all you have to do is right over here. Click on this to buy us a coffee. Use your cell camera, your phone camera, and it takes you directly to the site. Coffees are $5 each, and it really helps support the channel. And maybe we can do some more giveaways in the future if we get enough of them. W Secret to Success Vlog says, hi, DC. Send a message to you via WhatsApp. A in-house agent stole rental payments from a group of guys at the base condo Pattaya and want to chat with you since you had a similar problem at your condo. Okay, I haven't checked my phone in the last couple of hours.
Sad.
Very, very sad to hear.
You know the feeling.
Yeah, we know the feeling. I can put them on to the lawyer I used, and she was absolutely fantastic. She came over and was like, no, you guys ain't doing this. This is the law, and lay down the law. And all of a sudden, the developer, who's a multi-billionaire in Thai baht, they're like, okay. Yeah, you're right. You know, so it helps to have somebody in the know. Market Focus says, hello, Coop and Darlene. Hello, Market Focus. Thank you for coming on, joining us. New Wave. Hello, Cooper, Darlene, Brooke, and everyone in Cooper Villa. Julie Perkins, still in Australia, T-minus 26, but who's counting? You and your husband, I'm sure. Heath McDaniel says, good evening, morning from Southeast Tennessee. Thank you, Heath, for coming in from Tennessee, USA. Malcolm Hawkins says, good evening, Team Coops. We are in Buriram watching. Okay, thank you for coming in from Buriram.
Pattaya province.
That's where Katay lives up there, isn't she?
Yeah, and I saw how they make the chicken.
How you make a chicken?
No, they cook it differently. They put, I don't know, I can't describe it, but it's fun.
Okay.
Seems like he's having fun in there.
Okay.
Hello, Katay.
There you go. Darlene says hello, Katay. Congrats on 1 million views, and thank you, W. Really appreciate it. Yeah, 1 million views. That blew me away when Darlene told me just yesterday. Scott says, can you get good condo for rent 15,000 baht in Bangsaray? Yes, you can.
Cheaper than that.
Yeah, you can get it 10-15,000 for a nice 1-bedroom condominium down in Bangsaray.
Yes.
Yeah, we've made, I want to say, about 6-7 videos in Bangsaray.
Couple, yes.
Yeah, so just go back on our channel. We've Darlene's done a fantastic job on the channel now, folks. She's put a lot of stuff in playlists and boxes, so you don't have to go back and hunt for it. You just click on the playlist that you're interested in. Tommy Lee says, good morning, Cooper, Darlene, and Brooke. Good morning, Tommy. Thank you for coming on and joining us.
Heath McDaniel, watch Calvin also with being interested in both countries.
Yep, Kelvin's a fantastic guy. Great YouTuber, tells it like it is, and that's why he won my respect, and we became instant friends. Market Focus says, Coop, a fellow YouTuber did a live today and mentioned he was a victim of a rental scam. I messaged him about what happened to you. Hopefully he gets the help he needs. I have no idea who you're talking about, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll keep it off air, and message me, guys, off air, and I'll look into it and see what I can do for assistance there.
Yeah, that's why you have to be careful. You don't know who are gonna scam.
Yeah, and Marshawn bought a coffee and says, I hope you're doing well, brother. Congrats on 1 million views. Thank you, Marshawn Thomas. Really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, that's Market Focus.
Yeah, Market Focus right there. Tony says, hi, Malcolm. Hope you two are enjoying yourself. Yeah, they're neighbors. They live in the same building now.
Dennis L. Expats will need transportation once they get there. Is it possible to do more videos on new and used cars and bikes?
Yes, Dennis, it is possible to do more videos, but here's the thing. The secondhand market is very expensive. I got to tell it like it is, folks. It is. It's practically cheaper to buy a new vehicle than it is a secondhand one, because we don't have a big problem with rust over here like you do in the West with with the weather and the winter and all that. So the cars sort of last a lot longer over here. And I've seen used pickup trucks like 3-4 years old, and I paid for mine, what I paid, 1.4 million baht. I paid 1.3, 1.4 million, about that. And I've seen them going for, 1 million, and they're 3-4 years old. You know, that's unheard of in the West. In the West, they'd be down around 500,000-600,000. But I've seen them on the showroom floors going for that price. And I can tell you, Dennis, as soon as I make a video and I show you guys this, I'm no problem. I'll do it. You guys are all going to be bashing in the channel saying, what? I ain't paying that. You can get a new one for only 10% more, So just keep that in mind. If you're interested in buying a secondhand car or bike out here, Facebook Marketplace is a good place to go for that one. And buy one from an expat. Thais rarely service and take care of their vehicles. So take that as a tip there from Coop. Scott Geen says, love the fruit in Thailand and very cheap. It is. It is. My favorite, my Darlene's favorite is mangoes. Very expensive in Thailand, cheap here in very expensive in Philippines, cheap here in Thailand. Rodney says, good morning, Coop, Darlene, and Brooke. Good to see you again. Good to see you too, Rodney. Thank you for coming on and joining us. Jeremy F., good morning, evening from Indiana. Thank you for coming from Indiana. Good state of Indiana.
Alpha Romeo, hello, Coop, Darlene, Brooke, and Jackie. Hello, Romeo. How are you? How's Spin?
I think he's planning to come over here next month. I think he dropped a hint to Brooke on the live stream the other day. Hellcat said, what condominium complex would you recommend if someone wants to be in a very walkable area, walkable to restaurants, shops, beats, etc.? Here, Dusit Grand Part 2. I think we found the perfect one, folks. I got to say it. I live here. But not only because of the fact that we live here, everything's around. We got all the shops that we need around. We got the breakfast areas, bakery, 7-Eleven, Tops Daily, laundromat, if you don't like doing your own laundry, you can get them to do it for you. Pharmacy right across the street. Everything you need. We're literally about a 6-minute, 7-minute walk from here to Romeo Market. Another 6-7 minutes the other side of that, and you're on Jomtien Beach Road. So you're on the bus route.
Yeah, but if you want a busy place,
Mm.
I think some of the condos in Pattaya is very walkable.
Yeah. And a shout out to Lost Boy. You bought us a coffee and says, thanks for your hard work and valuable information. Thank you, Lost Boy. Really appreciate it, brother.
Shout out to the 82 people that's watching.
Yeah, please
right
hit the
now.
thumbs up.
Please hit the thumbs up.
It's free. It doesn't cost you a penny. Phil T says, hello, Cooper and Darlen. You're looking pretty good. As you said, those stitches are going to be uncomfortable for a while, so take it easy. Yeah, and I don't know, Phil, you've got a full mouth of implants. Maybe you can answer this question. Do they normally put the stitches in thick stitches and leave the material just hanging in your mouth loosely? You know, because I find that when I'm trying to eat, the damn stitch tries to go down the back of the throat and makes me very uncomfortable. So, yeah, it's gives me sort of a nauseating feeling, and I don't like it. They took half out, but the other ones are still there. I try and use my tongue and wrap them around the little metal thing in my mouth so they don't get in the way. But yeah, they do, and it's uncomfortable. I don't like it. I wish they weren't in there. But, you know, like I said, for the implants here in Thailand, exceptionally cheap compared to the West. And the pain that I felt was a 2. Maximum of 3 after having them done. And I had 10 implants put in, folks. And the maximum was 2 to a 3. And now I paid 600,000 baht, which was roughly about 17,000 US dollars to have 7 teeth pulled, to have bone marrow implant, and also 10 implants done. And with that, it was, you know, and 2 days in hospital. All the medication I wanted, they kept me constantly on morphine. That's probably why the pain was only 2 or 3. Fantastic. Do that one again. I love morphine. Takes any pain away in a matter of seconds. And it was overall good experience. I mean, for that kind of money, I would have only been able to get 2 or 3 done in the States. And here I was able to get 10 in the bone marrow transplant. A hospital stay would not have been included in the US. I'll tell you right now, that would have been at a local dentist, and I would have paid that amount just for 2-3 implants. So big, huge plus doing it here in Thailand. Alpha Romeo says, a huge congrats on 1 million views. I know, 1 million views on the channel. I don't know. Are you able to show it on the on your phone, or is it only we can only see it on the laptop?
It's on the YouTube studio, so
yeah, I'll get Darlene to show it to you. Bear with me a second, folks. What I got coming in? Bootney bought us a coffee, and it's just all of a sudden decided to go do lally on me. So let's see if I can get it bring up. Bootney bought us a coffee and says, good morning, Cooper and Darlene. Thank you, Bootney. Really, really appreciate it, brother. And Erich bought us 5 coffees. Thank you, Erich. He says, great to meet you. And a meet and greet last night. Had a wonderful time and great CTA community. See you at the pool. Yep.
yeah, hit the first pick last night.
Yeah. And yep, look forward to seeing you. Daryl Finley bought us 5 coffees and says, thanks for all you do. Thank you, Daryl. Really, really appreciate it. And that's the end of the shout outs there. So thank you, all of you that have done that. And there you go. Can you see
focusing.
that? It says new achievement, 1 million views. Your videos are getting so much interest and playtime. There you go. New achievement from YouTube Studio.
Yeah. And if you do like this, And we didn't realize the, what do you call this?
What's that, honey?
It's
And Mike says, "Hey, Coop, I'm curious. Do you keep your money in a USA bank and transfer, or just have a Thai bank?" I've got both. Okay, Mike, I've got two Thai bank accounts. I've got one in US dollars, one in Thai baht, and then I have my bank accounts in America that I use for investments, for investing into the stock market, and it gives me a little boost and helps me survive here in Thailand. So yeah, I do have both. Transferring from Thailand to America, it literally took. I mean, from America to Thailand, it literally took only just over 2 hours, and I transferred it from IBK in New York. It then went through Chase Bank in New York, and then converted from dollars into baht and arrived in my baht account, Bangkok Bank. And literally, I want to say it was like 2 hours and 10 minutes, 2 hours, 15 minutes, super, super quick. Brian Gerisi says, "Good evening, Cooper and Darlene. Leaving Clark the 26th of August. We'll be moving into Dusit Grand Park 2 the 1st of September. Well, great. You'll have 3 days to say hello to us before we go on our cruise ship, which we're going on the 4th of
what, 3 days?
4th of September.
Yeah, but it's July. It's 3 months.
He said he's moving in on the 1st of September. Dusit Grand Park 2, honey.
Oh,
Yes.
oh,
Yeah.
I didn't see
Pop
that.
the question back up. You'll see it.
I think
So yeah,
August.
let us know when you're here. We'll come meet you down at the pool and say a big hello to you. Huggy Bear says, "Hi, does your condo complex offer monthly rentals?" Yes, they do. If so, how much is a one bedroom? Thanks. They go about 15,000 baht. That's if you do it on a 1 year contract, or you do it in a low season, you can get it for about 15,000. Is the going rate. High season, obviously more expensive. Dennis L says, "I'm surprised about the rust because the seawater. I watched it when you purchase your car and bike. I'm interested in other brands besides Yamaha and Toyota." Yeah, you got seawater over there, but I mean, just outside this door here is our wash machine. We've been in this condo for over a year, and there's not a lick of rust on it. And the wash machine is on the balcony, Dennis. Most people out here in condominium complexes, we all have underground parking, so it's not like it's out in the sea air all day long. It's in the basement. It's in underground parking. It's protected. It's weatherproof. And when you do drive out, most of the places have indoor parking anyways. So if you go to the malls or somewhere like that, or the supermarket, they all got underground parking there too. So it's not out actually in the sun and the sea air getting lots of rust, unless it's sat out on Beach Road all day, every day. Then it's not really an issue out here. Scott Geen says, "Do they have playing cards in Pattaya?" Yes, you can get playing cards. It's a bit of a hard subject here, as gambling is illegal in Thailand. You can get them. Not entirely sure where, but I think there's a law that if you have any more than 3 decks of cards, it's considering gambling. So just be aware of that. Ernest Jones says, "Good morning, Darlene and Coop from Oklahoma City. Thanks for the great information." And you're very welcome, Ernest. Thanks you for coming on and joining us. Giovanni says, "Good evening, Cooper and Darlene. Congratulations on the 1 million views. It's from all the great work you guys put in. It's from all you great people that are watching. I can only show you what's around. It's up to you if you guys choose to watch, and you are. So thank you very much from both myself, Darlene, and Mr. Brooke Schneider." And Lloyd Scarborough says, "Hey, Cooper and Darlene, we had a nice time last night. Tonight we are at Market with our friend Jeff, eating and chilling out, and Wendy's getting a pedicure. We love Thailand." There you go, Lloyd.
Oh,
Enjoy
that's
yourself. Marty Scarborough?
Yeah.
Yeah.
New Wave. Could the rental scam scare off retirees? It's not frequent, but no one wants to lose money like that.
Could they scare off retirees? I don't think so. Because like you said, it doesn't happen a lot. The thing is, get a lawyer. The lawyer's on your side, and if you need one, and I've got this lawyer's card. If I need her, she's only a phone call away. I've got her card just over here in my little coin bowl, which is right over here with all the other business cards I put in. But anyways, if I need her, I just call her. And the Thai law is on your side, folks. If you get somebody unscrupulous like this and they run around away with the money, it's not the tenant that ends up getting evicted or anything like that. It's they go after the agent. And, the landlord has to honor the contract. It's the landlord that chooses the agent, folks. It's not us. Okay. All I can do is I can recommend Sean. I've known him for a long time, well over a year. He's never let anybody down. He's always been everything he says he does. And I respect him for that. That's why we recommend him on the channel. If you guys choose to use somebody else and you get ripped off, don't blame Cooper. I'm promoting the good people out here that I know and I trust, and then I'm putting my faith in, and I'm using them myself. I'm using Sean. I'm using Singh. Singh did put Darlene on my retirement visa, the only one out here that could do it. So if I'm using and I'm trusting them, maybe you guys should do the same and make up your own mind. But there are people out here that will take advantage. Thailand's not really any different than any other country in the world, New Wave. You got people that'll con you in New York City just as well as you will here in Thailand. So, or London, or, Hong Kong, or Sydney, any city in the world, you name one, you got scammers, there. If you're, open and susceptible, they'll take advantage of you. The difference is in Thailand, everything's just so much cheaper and affordable. That's why so many expats love it. The food, the weather all year round. We never get ice. We never get snow. It's a fantastic place to be, and I love it, and I'll preach it until the day I die. It's just one of those fantastic places that I think everybody should experience once in their lifetime. Phil T says, yes, I had the same as you. They are dissolving stitches. These ones aren't. They actually had to cut them out, didn't she?
Yeah. It's not
they will eventually come out themselves, but it's really annoying. You just have to put up with it. It'll be worth it in the end, Coop. I know, Phil. And they said they're going to take the rest out on the 2nd of July.
Yeah,
2nd of July.
Unfortunately, your dentist has a conference in Bangkok, so
yeah,
it should be after 2 weeks.
It should be after 2 weeks, but I have to wait an extra week. Yeah. Oh well. It's the way the cookie crumbles. Go ahead, honey.
The Brazil show. Good morning from sunny and hot to Rio de Janeiro.
Rio de Janeiro. Thank you for coming on and joining us. We have another subscriber from this in Rio, don't we? Wonder if that's him. He's just changed his name. JB Subop from Speedway. Great to see you. Thank you, JB. Thank you for coming on and joining us. 96 people online. How many thumbs up we got, honey?
49. Oh,
49. Half, 50%. Let's try and get that up a little bit, folks. Tommy Lee. Wow, wow, wow. A big congratulations on 1 million views. I know, 1 million views, right? That's a lot.
For a year.
That is a lot. Go ahead.
Larry Leavitt. Coop, I am planning on using the retirement visa once there. Would you suggest renting a long-term or short-term rental in Pattaya from your real estate friend?
I would suggest okay, so you're going to come over for retire
first.
Yeah, feel the surrounding out. If you see one, and rent it. If you're going to come over in the high season, Larry, I'd run it just till the end of high season. So that way you can lock in a discount in low season.
Yeah.
And try it out. See if you like it. A lot of our subscribers like here, Dusit 1 and Dusit Grand Part 2. A lot of them like being on Jumtian Beach Road and in Pattaya and Wongamat and down in Bangsarai. So the world's pretty much your oyster. if you're coming in low season and you're sort of in the middle of low season, rent it out for a month. Like we did at our first condo, found out it wasn't the one for us. And then we searched and looked around 30 different places and found this one. So once we found it and we knew that we loved it straight away, Darlene liked everything because it's brand spanking new. And nobody slept in the bed. Nobody sat on the sofa. Nobody used the wash machine. All the wrappers were on everything. And, you know, it's sort of like when you buy a new car and a motorbike, you know, you're the first one to ever use it. So, of course, it's fantastic. So we signed up to a year's contract and then extended it for another year because we love it that much. Yeah. Mike says, it sounds problems arise when you pay up front. No, it depends on the agent, Mike. Of course, if you're going to give somebody a large amount of money, then you got to worry about, are they going to run away with it? They probably never seen that amount of money in their life. Don't do it unless you got an agent that you trust. Trust is the primary thing, folks. Yes, I did trust the agent that was here. She was the sales manager. Even the owners trusted her here. But we got a lawyer and the lawyer fought it and everybody won. So everybody was happy at the end of the day. But I would, still recommend using a reputable agent, somebody with a long history, somebody that's got a lot of great reviews. If you don't want to use Sean and you want to use somebody else, sure, no problem. That's your prerogative. You can use whoever you want, folks. I'm not telling you what to do. But, do your due diligence. Check on their background. The woman that robbed us over here, she'd worked here for 7 years. So, and she'd sold quite a lot of condos, renting out quite a lot. I think she had a personal problem, ran off with the money, and I think that's what happened to her. But, like I said, the law is on your side. The renters have rights. And it's a good thing because in some countries around the world, renters don't have rights. It depends. The person with the most money has rights. Here in Thailand, it's not that corrupt, folks. In that regard, it's, they don't want to give Thailand tourism a bad name. They want the foreigners here. That's why the foreigners have these legal rights set in stone. If you got a contract and it's signed by the owner and the agent and you're protected. And that's basically the end of it.
My 2 cents is,
what's that, honey?
If there's money involved, there's always a temptation.
Oh, there's always going to be a temptation, of course.
So that's why we don't want somebody to. That's why we put in our Facebook community that if you are like recommending somebody that we're not using, we don't want to be reliable on that one.
No.
So it's out of our control. But the people that we're recommending, we can help you get out of it.
Yeah. Malcolm Hawkins says, congrats on the 1 million views. It's a credit to all the great work you guys do. And thank you, Mal. Really appreciate it, brother. Dennis L says, monthly rentals at your spot. I'll add that to the list. The only other one I know of is Grand Florida. We need a base to go out looking for a long-term place. Yeah, you can use here as a base, Dennis. Where we are, we'll help you out. Now, the problem, you want to go to Grand Florida. Grand Florida is one of those ones. It's in Nha Jom Tien. So you're either going to need transportation because it's not on the bus route.
Yeah, you really need to have
a scooter or a car or use Bolt a lot.
Yes.
You can walk along the beach to Jom Tien Beach Road. That's about I would say, 10-minute beach walk. It's not that far.
10, 15.
Yeah, 10-minute beach walk. Kick your sandals off, walk in the sand. Sand's a little hot. Put your feet in the ocean and walk, along the tide, and then walk up and get the bus from there. But yeah, it is a beautiful place. I did like it when we were visited. New Wave. I'm in contact with Sean. He won't let you down, New Wave. He won't. I've already read the riot act to him. I said, the first time you let one of my subscribers down, that's it. Our relationship is over because my word is my bond. And Giovanni says, Sydney, Australia just became the second most expensive city behind Hong Kong. Wow. That is expensive then.
I thought Singapore is more expensive than Hong Kong.
I don't know. New Wave. As to where I'm going to stay, I'll keep that as a surprise if I can get a unit. I think I know where he's coming right here. And Scott Geen says, great talk show. Well done, guys. You are great. Thank you, Scott. Really appreciate it, brother. W says, trust, but verify when it comes to money. Always. Yes. Always. Yeah. Make sure the owner's on board with it, the agent, make sure they both sign the contract, you sign the contract, and always make sure that you get the original and they get the copy. Keep the original. You have the right to have the original here in Thailand. Steenborg says, hello, if you buy a house and renting the land for 30 years on Pattaya, and if I want to sell after some years, it will be difficult to selling because I only renting the land. Is this correct? No, it won't be difficult to sell. And the reason is you can sell that on because they list certain properties under the land lease scheme. And if you're buying under the land lease scheme, which there's not a lot of, then you're going to be one of the minority that everybody, is rushing to. And it'll be very easy for you to sell the house, and then the other person picks up the land lease from scratch. They can do that here in Thailand. So because it's a new owner. So it doesn't mean that if you rented it for like 27 years, let's say, Steam, and you lease the land for 27 years, and the new person comes in and buys it off you, you sell it, he's that person, he or she's only got 3 years left. No, they get a 30-year start from scratch. So plus for everyone. You won't have a problem there. Edret says, congratulations on the 1 million views. Well deserved. And congratulations on you too, Edret. You were actually won the drone last night, but you left.
But you left.
Your name was the first one drawn out the hat. Scott Geen says,
do you
know Brian Jack lives in Pattaya, ex-world judo champ, great guy, honest? Nope, never met him. Never met him.
The one that has an apartment at the dark side that they're talking about before?
Brian Jack? I've never heard of him.
Yeah, we just heard of it.
Heard the name, but never met him in person. Giovanni says, another reason to visit Thailand's cheaper and friendly people. I'm hoping to see you guys at the meet and greet in July or August. Be a pleasure to have you out here with us. We always have a good turnout at the meet and greets. We're sort of blessed, and that way. Daryl Hall says, great day. Yes, it was, Daniel Hall. Daryl Savage says, hello, Coop Troop. How much of a discount could I expect if I'm willing to pay the year lease in advance? For example, if the asking price was $25,000, I'd be looking to get $5,000 off of it.
I don't.
I would. I would be looking for at least bare minimum 10%. I'd be asking for 20. And don't be afraid to negotiate. It doesn't hurt you to negotiate, Daryl. We did it with this place. Brooke was the excellent negotiator, said, what if we paid 6 months in advance? Yeah. How much would you give it to us then?
Yeah, but it depends.
And then they came back and said, well,
on them.
Yeah. If they then came back and with a counter offer and said, well, if you pay for a year in advance, we'll give it to you for this price. And we were like, done. Yeah, it does pay to negotiate.
Yeah, but what do you call this? It depends on the what do you call this?
What's that, babe?
It depends on the owner if they will gonna let you, because sometimes Thais, the more you negotiate, they will gonna put the price up, and that's a fact.
Yeah, Thais don't like to negotiate. Foreigners will.
Yeah,
but then luckily it's pretty much foreigner dominated condos owned out here, because foreigners can own the 49%, Thais can own 51%. In the Philippines, it's a little bit different. The Filipinos have to own 60% and the foreigners 40%. So you get a bit of a better deal here in Thailand than the Philippines in that respect. But the 51% of the condos out here hardly ever sell. I've been to so many condos that the developers renting them out because they just can't sell them. you know, and they've been on the market forever, and you know, for Thai names. And Thais want to buy houses. They're not so much interested in condos. But yeah, if you can deal with an expat owner, you're more likely to get a better deal. Alchemist says, I just booked at Neo Hotel for 1 month. Okay. Yeah.
That's in Pattaya.
Yeah. Dennis L, feel better. We hit the thumbs up on the TV, tablet, and cell phone. Thank you, Dennis. God bless you, brother. Keith Lovell says, thank you for the great info. Love your channel and love you guys too. Thank you, Keith, so much. Wendy, hello, hello. Hope everyone is well. T-minus 4 days. Yep, not long now, Wendy. That puts you here at Wednesday. Ray Ross says, just getting in. Well done, folks. See you in October. Not long. That goes very quick. Wake Dog says, buy gold. Thailand is, and many other BRICS countries, and those that want to join. Gold and silver and commodities will outperform everything in the next decade, and real estate, of course. I'm hoping Bitcoin is the one that's going to outperform everything. I'm hoping that we get away from the actual physical currencies and we go digital. That's where I see the future heading.
Gold. How are you going to get it out from
Thailand?
I
can carry $100,000 of Bitcoin right here on my cell phone. You try come through the airport with $100,000 of gold, they're going to seize it off you straight away.
That's my dilemma. Yeah. I want to buy bar. I want to buy a bar.
Yeah, you want one of those little sleeves, don't you?
How are you gonna take it out from Thailand? Oh yeah, I have to think about it.
Yeah. New Wave says Brian Jack runs a rental apartment in the dark side. I have heard about him. Yes. Yeah, I did see a YouTube video about that when we were in the Philippines, and I've been looking for that one, but I've not seen it.
No, we haven't seen it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
I told you we heard about that.
Yeah, I'd like to run into him. Alchemist says, I see a year advance is a great negotiating tool if able. Good deal. It is a great negotiating tool. And for us in the West, a year in advance rent out here is 1 month rent in, you know, Florida, New York, California, you know, quite a lot of states in the U.S., places in England, Australia, you know, you're looking at 1 month's rent is almost equivalent to 1 year's rent out here. So if you come out with that amount of money, you know, worth of savings in your bank, you know, why not use it to get yourself a damn good discount? That's what I say. Money is king. Wendy says, we wanted to pay for a year in advance for a discount, and the Thai owner said nope. See, that's what we said. Thai owners won't. If we stay in the condo, maybe after they know us, we're good renters, she'll do it when we re-sign. Here's the thing, Wendy. Thai people are all about face. They think that if they give you a discount, they're losing face. So they're very hard to get a discount from. I found Western owners will bend over backwards if they know you're going to stay a year. They really will.
Yeah, but sometimes their mindset is they don't want long term because they make more money on short terms.
Yeah, especially when they do it during high season.
Yes,
like the one that we had upstairs.
3 months, something like that. Yeah. It's not supposed to be like that in the building, but they do it. They're doing it, especially if the condo is by the beach. Yeah, near the beach.
Alchemist, Wendy will be arriving Wednesday as well. There you go. Be great to have you guys back out here. Wendy and Dennis, miss you both already. Alpha Romeo says, Darlene, I'm off to Venice, Italy soon. A quick stop in Istanbul. Then Romeo coming back, see my Juliet in Thailand. Looking forward to see all of you in mid-July. Yeah. See, I told you, I thought he was hinting. He's coming over next month.
Looking forward on doing the thing. What is that?
The go-karts.
Go-karts.
Yeah, we're gonna be racing the go-karts.
Oh no, I will gonna have a surgery.
Yeah, now you guys all know that I've had the implants done. Here's the latest. On the second I go back to get the stitches taken out, and Darlene's front teeth all up here at the top are fake. So she's got the fake teeth with the metal clips that clip into your gums. It's okay.
Is better. That's a fake.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's okay. It's just one of those things. You'd never know unless you were romantic with her, which I hope none of you will ever be. That's my job. So, anyways, she's going in on the 2nd with me, and they're going to get you a set of temporary dentures because on the 4th, 2 days after that, she's having 4 implants put in at the bottom and then some bone marrow here at the top. And then she's going to have 2 implants here with a bridge going across. So that means no more dentures for her.
No, my first process is skin grafting first.
Yeah.
Before anything else.
So she'll be going through it too. W Secret to Success vlog says, I saw a post that Thailand is thinking about changing the law so foreigners can own 75% of the units in condos. Yes, they've been talking about that for a long time. And because the developers here are losing money.
They can't sell.
They can't sell it. The Thais won't buy it. And, they've been complaining and the governments sort of haven't been listening. And they are even been fighting it in courts. And I think that's one thing that's definitely going to change here in Thailand in the next 5 years. I see them going to actually 75, somewhere between 70 and 80% would be my best guess that they're going to allow foreign ownership of these condos and just put the land and in the developer's name. That's the way they'll do it. Or even go 100% of foreign ownership as long as we're not owning the land. Or we're leasing the land maybe for 90 years. Who knows? I think there's a lot of options, the Thai government can do. Larry says, Coop, do you put more emphasis on condo amenities or the location and price when renting a residence? For me, we don't have a lot of amenities here. We only have one common area that's on the roof. We have a little communal area by the pool.
There's cabana.
But as far as a library or a games room or a bar on site or cafe on site, or what do they call them? Infinity swimming pools. We don't have all that, and I didn't want it. For me, it was more important on what I had near us. And for us, we've got everything we want right on our doorstep. The girls are fine going out at night. They don't have to worry about feeling threatened. They'll walk to Romeo Market together, Darlene and Jackie. No problem. Happy as Larry. It's pitch black outside. The street lights are on. And they don't feel any of our female subscribers have told us the same thing that have come out here. And to me, area location is what matters most.
Yes.
Yeah, we can be on Jomtien Beach Road. Yeah, we could be in a tower. But I could also be paying 2-3 times more than I'm paying now. I'm happy with what we got now and saving money.
We don't really, if it's like that, only for infinity pool or something like that, or the view, you're gonna get tired of it. There will gonna come a time that you're gonna get tired of it and you just want to stay in quiet location, so you're gonna have a time for yourself. We don't really go outside. We're just only inside the house. And even in the hotels, even when we stay in the nicest hotels, we don't really go on their amenities and facilities. It's
we go there to sleep. Yeah, exactly.
Mainly for rest.
We're tired. 116 people on. Please hit the thumbs up.
And location is a must.
Yeah, I agree. Alchemist says, I came for the Thailand advice. I knew I was going to sub as soon as I heard the BTC talk. Bitcoiners unite. Thank you. Yep. I am definitely a diehard Bitcoiner there. And so is Mr. Brooke Schneider. Alpha Romeo says, Coop, we need to change phones. 555, 100,000 Bitcoin. Nope, keeping this one right here. I ain't letting that out of my sight. And Mad Mama Bonnie says, hey, Coop and Darlene, we are a few years off before looking to move over from Australia, but you're definitely sold Pattaya to us instead of Jomtien.
We're in Jomtien.
We're in Jomtien. We are actually in Jomtien here,
Yeah.
but it still comes under Pattaya. It's a suburb of Pattaya, Jomtien. And we love the retirement community. And Pattaya is fantastic too. It's not all about bars and go-go bars and prostitution. That's only a very small percentage of it. It's only three
only
streets.
If you were gonna go on the.
It's only three streets, three sois that they've got the prostitution on, and Walking Street out of 42 sois. So it's not even what is it, about 3%, roughly 2.5% of Pattaya is actually, you know, a seedy area. I'll call it. The rest is nice condos and restaurants and malls.
We've been here for March, April, May, June. Is it June now?
Yeah, we're in June.
Yeah, we've been here for how many months? 15 months now, and I haven't go to Soy 6 when it's open. We once went through it when there's traffic in Pattaya, and we crossed.
We tried to cut through to Beach Road, didn't we?
We cut through, and it's all closed.
Yeah, that was during the early morning. Of course, it was closed. And Alchemist says, United. Yes, we are United Bitcoiners. Stuart H says, hi guys. Coop, what is the name of the dental practice that you used? Are you happy with them? Do you have any other recommendations? I use Bangkok Hospital. I'm elated with them. I'm over the moon. Fantastic. They put me to sleep. I woke up. They had me on the morphine injection. I didn't feel a thing. I was happy as Larry. I had no pain. My mouth was a little swollen. I've still got some stitches in my mouth, but over and all, virtually no pain. At times there was a little bit pain, like a 2 or 3, but very manageable, you know, very manageable. I chose that one because I'm type 2 diabetic and they put you to sleep. Though it's the only place I know that'll put you to sleep here in Thailand that I know of personally. There may be others, but I don't know of them. And the hospital was fantastic. A lot of our subscribers use the one in Pattaya, the International Dental Clinic, PIDC, it's called, and they swear by them and say it's 5-star treatment.
Yeah,
but they don't put you to sleep there. So
but we mainly use the hospital because we feel safe.
Yeah, and I also wanted a lot done. I had 10 done. Most of the people I've known have only had between 1 and 5. Everybody said I was crazy for 2 and 10. That's why another reason, great reason to be put to sleep, get it all done, over and done with, and then you don't have to do it again if you're going for the whole mouth treatment like I am. And Wendy at Alchemist, whoop whoop. Yes, she is a Bitcoiner too. She's in MicroStrategy, and they're doing very well. St. Moritz, there's the other one from Rio de Janeiro. Says, hello, Coop and Darlene. Where's Brooks? I heard that in some places you can't flush toilet paper. Is that true?
Most places.
Most places you can't flush toilet paper.
Yes.
Here.
But why will you gonna use it?
And here's the thing. We in the West, we're the ignorant ones. The Asians, they're the smart ones, okay? They got this thing over here they call a bum gun. We call it a bidet in the West. I'll tell you what, it does the job better than 1,000 rolls of toilet paper. I'm promising you, folks. Everybody that's come out here that's used it swears by it and said, yeah, it's the best thing since sliced bread. You know, because you just use the toilet paper to dry yourself with. The gun does the whole job for you. It cleans you, you know, like a brand new sparkling baby, I'll say. And it's fantastic. I've used it ever since I met my wife, Darlene, and I've never looked back at just using toilet paper alone. As a matter of fact, I now think that's disgusting. And bum gun should be everywhere in every country of the world. There you go. Promoter of bum guns here. And Brooke is at home. He'll be back on Wednesday's live stream. Dave C says, hi, Coops and Darlene. Late to the stream tonight. Hope all is well with everyone. And thank you for joining us, Dave. We're not going to stay on too much longer. I got to give my jaw some rest. So we're going to wrap this up fairly quickly. Go Wild Travel says, good evening to you, Coops and Darlene. Love all you do. Enjoy the channel. Good to see you doing so well. Great to catch you live. And thank you for that Go Wild Travel. Really appreciate it, brother. Alchemist, one plant implant here in the States cost me $3,000. See, exactly. You know, so for what I paid here for 17,000 US for 10 implants, also the bone marrow, and pulling 7 teeth, 2 days in hospital, plus being put to sleep, all the morphine I wanted, and it works out to round about $1,700 per implant. Whereas, so it's half the States, and that includes being put to sleep, the hospital stay, and the morphine.
57,000.
So I think I got a pretty good deal there. Alfa Romeo, Darlene, I hope your dental procedure goes well.
I hope so.
Yeah. She'll know on the 4th of July, Independence Day, there's going to be fireworks.
I'm scaring myself because I'm going to do it in a standard procedure. I will not going to go. I will not going to put me to sleep.
They're just going to give you the local anesthetic, ain't they? The Novocaine, we call it in the West. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I did a search on skin grafting, and it's nasty. Yeah, so I don't know.
And Alchemist says pool and pool table would be nice. We got a pool, but we don't have a pool table. But just down the road, Alchemist, at Rumpole Market, I want to say there's about 50 bars there, all with pool tables. We often go out there and play some pool. A lot of the times the pool table is free. You don't pay for it as long as you're having drinks in there. Me and Brooke and the girls will go. The girls do their karaoke. Me and Brooke will play some pool sitting there on Coke Zero. I'm not a big drinker. And while we're drinking, we're getting the free games of pool. Fantastic. Alchemist says, I'll be going with the living below my means strategy as well. Prudent. Yeah, I'm a cheap Charlie at heart. I want to save money. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I could spend all my life savings, everything I've worked so hard to get to where I am today. I could spend it in 5 years, and then what? Then I'm on hard time street, so I don't really want to do that. Mark W says the novelty of all the amenities will wear off soon enough. I think so too.
Yes, you're gonna get tired of it.
That's why I chose to have little amenities, but big savings on rentals.
Yeah. It depends on what you want.
Yeah. Edret says, I experienced the same situation as Wendy. It was surprising to me they wouldn't negotiate a discount for 6 or 12 months in hand. Ties, they don't like
You're
to,
gonna
folks.
find that out a lot.
They think they lose face, and they don't look at the bright side.
No.
They'd rather wait for somebody to pay $25,000 a month than rent it out for 1 month, than have somebody stay in there $15,000 a month and it's rented all year round and they got a full year's income. They'd rather, not rent it out at all and let it just stay empty. That's the Thai mentality. I don't understand it, but that's the way it is. It's a Thai face thing. W says 75% to sell to foreigners would most likely change the economy negatively, make it expensive to live like the West USA and other Asian countries. I don't think so. And the reason I would disagree with you, W, is not that many people will make that leap of faith. I've got 14,700 subscribers on our channel. Probably only about, 3,000-4,000 of them would ever make the leap of faith and want to come out here and retire. It's a low percentage. They just like to, to look at the videos, look at the different accommodations, come over maybe for a 1 month vacation here and there. But at the end of the day, they're happy where they are back in their home countries, and they don't want to make that leap of faith and retire in a different country. They, 100 different reasons. Oh, I don't want to do that, because I'm not going to understand the people. They're not going to understand me. Or I don't want to do that because they cook their food with a different oil than I'm used to in the West, or something like that. Well, here's the thing, folks. Asian people live on average 15 to 20% longer than Western people. So they must be eating something a lot better than what we are. And those that come out here and retire out here are living a lot better lives and eating a lot more healthier. The products that we get told don't eat in the West, They're eating over here and they're living longer. So maybe we're the ones that getting lied to by watching the fake news out there on and social media saying, oh, don't eat this, you'll get salmonella poisoning and all this other crap, one day oranges are great for you, the next day don't eat oranges, they'll make you get diabetes, and that's just never end them. So I don't think that'll be the case, W. I think that it will actually help the developers build even more because they'll be selling more and making more profits.
My 2 cents. My 2 cents is
what
eventually.
Do you think? Eventually what?
Yeah, eventually. That Thailand would most likely change the economy negatively. Yes, eventually, because 1,000 baht is quickly becoming 100 baht worth.
Then they'd have to put up the minimum wage, and then if they did that here in Thailand, they'd be in the same situation as California right now. All the McDonald's want to leave. Governor Newsom is threatening to sue the supermarkets right now because they want to close down.
Yeah, but
the supermarkets in America and in California want to close down. They said it's too expensive. We can't compete. Our overheads are too small. And he's threatening them, if they close down, we're going to take you to court.
When there's money involved,
and sue
there's
you.
Always a temptation.
Agree to disagree. That's what makes this channel great. And Mad Mama Bonnie says, I mean, you've sold it instead of walk in. Okay. Yeah, I get a lot of subscribers that go to walk in. We had a few that turned up last night at the meet and greet. Burke said he spoke to them and they said walk in is not for them. It's just not enough to do. They found it too boring. Yeah, beautiful place. It's rated one of the most beautiful places in the world, but they just don't have the, in my opinion, the infrastructure to back it up from what I'm hearing. And Throckmorton says, getting my second plan together for my first trip. Yep, I'm planning on 2 months there at least, with the first 15 days in walk-in, then to jump in. I want to hear your differences between the two, and when we meet up. Will 1.5 months be there? Be time for Mr. Singh?
Definitely.
Will 1.5 months there be time for Mr. Singh? Yeah. Alchemist, Notorious is mandatory for me. I am a coward. Nitrous. I can't. The writing is very small, folks.
Nitrous.
Is it nitrous? Okay. Scott Geen says, Cooper, do you believe in stem cells in Thailand for medical health?
A lot of people are doing it.
A lot of people are doing it. Yeah, we've seen stem cell clinics all over the place.
If that's the only option you have, why not?
Yeah. I'm all for technology. I think technology is the way of the future. Most of operating theaters in 20 years' time, you're just going to have a doctor oversee it. It's going to be a robot that actually does the procedure. Yeah, that's where I think we're going. I think we're going to the Jetsons. Remember the comic from the 1960s, folks? The Jetsons. I think we're going that way, and very fast. Alpha Romeo says, my mom calls me and states she needs a tooth implant and asks me for $5,000 for one tooth is a good price. My response was, pack your bag. You haven't been to Thailand. Well said, Alpha. Alchemist. Romeo, exactly. My $3,000 implant was cheap. And mine $1,700 with 2 days in the hospital and all the morphine I wanted, even cheaper. Mike says, from condo rentals to bun guns, plus. Yeah, I do. I swear by them. And Mike, when you try it, you'll swear by it too. Here we go. Wendy, love the bum gun. See, even the women like it.
Always bring a water bottle wherever you go.
You don't need it here in Thailand. You need it in the West, though.
You need it. Sometimes there's none in the mall.
Alfa Romeo, have a great day, everyone. Go Edmonton Oilers, go. Yeah, they won, and they're now playing in Florida, I believe. It's their next game. So well done to them. Going to wrap this up shortly. St. Moritz, everybody has bug guns here in Brazil. Also, the older apartments, you can't flush toilet paper, but the new condos is not a problem to flush as they have wider PVC piping. Here, it's written in the rules. You'll see the rules in most lobbies. It says don't flush the toilet paper. And Kim Henriksen says, hey, finally, I am alive. Good content on your videos. I wrote to you some time ago regarding Hiver Mapper. When you are driving around in Thailand, have it tracking the roads and you will earn crypto. Oh, okay. St. Moritz, amenities do wear off. I live in an oceanfront condo and pay way too much after 2 years here. I rarely use the balcony, neither do my neighbors. If we want to see the beach, we walk across the street. And I got to say the same, folks.
We don't use our balcony.
I'm going to just push this around just a little bit, honey. Watch your computer there. Right there behind that curtain, we got a 30-foot balcony, 30-foot length balcony. I've only been out there maybe half a dozen times. I really have. Don't use it as much as you think you do. We'll open it, get the sea breeze in, get some nice fresh air. But actually sitting out there in the balcony, nah, not really. I don't really do it, do we? Do you?
It's mainly for my laundry.
Yeah, we just use it for doing the laundry and drying the clothes. Alchemist, it takes a brave person to make the move. So those who do make it over our self-selected, more adventurous breed. I would agree. I would agree. And everybody that's made the leap of faith has said they've loved it. I'm coming. Plus, plus, plus. Ray Ross says. Robert Mac Media. Cooper, hello to you and your lady. Thank you, Robert. Heath McDaniel, the fixed income are being priced out while we're looking in other countries. And you can't find much cheaper than Thailand, I'm telling you, for what you get. Alchemist, choose Pattaya over walk-in myself. Yep, I love Pattaya area. Fantastic. New Wave, my view about Thailand, good food, healthcare, people, good views, and stress-free living. And at the end of the day, that's what we all want. Who wants to worry about, you know, can I pay my electricity bill? You know, my damn housing association fee or my damn property taxes are due next month and I need to buy groceries. What am I going to do? You know, nobody likes living hand to foot, you know, and struggling out in the West. That's why I say, come to Thailand, folks. I've already paved the way for you. My subscribers that are here, the 250 odd subscribers here now, they're paving the way as well, and they're all giving great reviews on our Facebook group. You want to join the Facebook group, you got to be a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, you can't get in. Just click the subscribe button, tell us your YouTube name. We'll verify it on our YouTube channel. It tells us every time we get a new subscriber. It says Joe Blogs just subscribed, Cindy just subscribed, Donna just subscribed, you know, and we get all that information. It pops up on our screens constantly. So we know when somebody's a subscriber or not. And they joined the Facebook group. We got 1,300 people on there. Everybody's having a great time. Everybody's enjoying each other's company. And those that are making the leap of faith are one thing I hear, the most common I ever hear at a meet and greet is, I wish I would have done this sooner. Scott Geen says, thank you, Cooper. You clever man, and your wife is pretty. Thank you, Scott.
Thank you very much.
And Mike, thank you, Coop and Darlene. You provide so much good information. I look forward to meeting you both in October when I move for a new life. Be an honor, Mike. Be a pleasure to meet you, brother. Plain Dave says, good morning, Cooper and Darlene. I'm taking the leap soon enough. The heck with the West. And that's what I say. The heck with the West. I'm done with the West. Wendy says, good night, all. God bless you. God bless you, Wendy. Going to our last two comments here. Subwoofer says, hey, Coop, love the channel. Have a great day. You too, Subwoofer. Thank you very much, brother. Last one goes to Scott Geen. Says, good on you, Plain Dave. There you go. And we're going to wrap it up about here, folks. I still have stitches in. When I talk too much, it gets very, very irritable. So I'm going to wrap it up here. Once the stitches are out, we'll go back to our usual 2-hour live streams. So just give me a little bit of a gray area there, folks, until I get these out. So I've got quite a few stitches in my mouth. I got about 30 stitches. And Daniel Hell says, I retired at age 52 in 2010. Had I went to retire there in Thailand then? Yeah, a lot would have changed for you, Daniel. And Simply Social, what is your scheduled live time? Our scheduled live time, Simply Social, is 8 p.m. Thailand time plus 7 GMT on Saturday. And then on Wednesdays, we do it at 7 a.m. Thai time plus 7 GMT. So wherever you are, plus 7 GMT on our times. You can come on Saturday and Wednesday, or both, like a lot of our subscribers do. And we do the 2 different time zones so we can cover Eastern and Western Hemisphere. And that's it from Darlene and Cooper. Thank you all for coming on and joining us. Thank you to all of you that were with us last night at the meet and greet. And I hope to see all of you at a future meet and greet in the future here in Coopersville in Pattaya, Thailand. Until then, wherever you are, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. God bless you all. And please stay tuned.